Hi everyone, this is the Bear 2000. I'm here with Paige, Eli, Amanda, Eric, and Wally, and we're back with more D&D 5th edition.
And I'm back from the bathroom.
Recap, we met back up with Novak, and...
The great and terrible.
I wouldn't say great.
The terrible, yeah.
The terrible. Terrible is acceptable. But not in like a horrifying, just terrible.
Crucifier bandits.
Oh, so just so you
Fiery
guys know,
crucifixer.
I did show Novak the map, so he knows what the whole layout is, and he has a general idea of what's where.
I've kind of been going all Splinter Cell in this place.
But you guys don't know, so you guys don't have a visual map to go from.
I don't suppose I can see further down. Probably
Yeah,
not.
sure. If the computer can be moved.
Just like an overhead for that.
Hi you two.
An overhead.
How are you doing? You doing great?
I'm talking to the laptop.
I'm talking to my audience.
YouTube. The greater YouTube community.
Hi Dan, I know you're watching.
Hi,
At least I think you are.
Hello, Dan.
Wait, I got something for Dan.
I'm sorry, Dan. I can't
Dan,
do
this is
that.
for you. The goblins send it to you.
I don't think he cares.
It's a warning.
You're a warning.
Face is a warning.
Your mom's a warning.
Whoa. There we go.
Like, what does that even mean?
It means whatever you think it means.
Whoa. Blew my mind.
Ah.
I'm gonna make some oatmeal. That wasn't a joke. I'm just saying. I'm gonna make some oatmeal.
It was really funny.
What? Where are your bowls, Eli?
This is what, like the 50th time you've been here?
I only get cups over here.
That's where we have nice porcelain bowls. If you want plastic bowls, you're in the middle one.
Middle one.
Some people say plastic's bad in microwaves.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the type of
Yeah,
plastic.
it does.
Because they're like 5
Because chemical leaching is a real thing in certain plastics.
But if they're microwave safe, you're probably fine. Probably. But nothing in life is certain.
That microwave is powered by the hatred of 1,000 suns.
The sons of hatred.
Yes. Suns are liquid hatred.
Liquid.
Aren't they actually waves?
Liquid hatred.
I guess the liquid can have waves in it.
If you accidentally kill yourself with a microwave, I don't take responsibility.
I'm just looking for the time.
If you want to put your character stand in the microwave, that's a different story. Except I still won't take responsibility. But it's a completely
That was
different
my
take.
character stand.
I throw Misha's dead consciousness at you.
Don't be mean to my friend Mish. Of course, I can't really say anything because I'm still freaking
Does
unconscious.
Constance die when you turn into a statue?
Yes.
She's a statue without a conscience then.
The South Bridge quivers.
I vote we take the North Bridge.
You don't want to know what Harold is underneath the South Bridge.
You.
And right, Wally, you actually haven't been to the west side here. Okay, you're familiar with what's on the west side, but you haven't been to the west side.
Oh, by the way, guys, there's a pretty significant pitfall trap. I'll just let you know before you step on it.
Where?
No, it's in one of the hallways. You'll get to it.
Hey.
One way or the other.
That's helpful.
It's like a long hallway, and then you're walking, and the next thing you know, you're face down in a pit of spikes. So avoid that last part, and you'll be fine.
wishes you don't.
You as well, Harold. You
Just,
as well.
by the way, only Novak and Aridin can actually communicate with.
My telepathy is only one way, so does that still work?
What's that?
The telepathy for my guy is only one way, so I can talk to them. But since he's telepathic, he can talk to me, right?
You and can talk to each other, but you can't talk to Novak that way.
Okay.
So if you think thoughts at him, he can hear you. Not Novak. I'm getting tired of saying the other guy's name.
We just call him Harold.
No, because that's not how he says it.
Don't be offensive.
I don't.
Culturally insensitive. Come on.
I think shooting the guy in the eye is about as culturally insensitive as I can get.
Cons-
Would you
He has
like
one.
it if someone were around calling you Piage and mispronouncing your name that way?
I've actually had someone do that, so.
It would be not fun. As the guy I don't want to say his name right now can attest.
I've had people call me Gary Valorelli.
I had someone once call me Elizabeth. Accidentally.
I also heard someone call you Ellie.
I called Henry Carfaggio once.
I had someone call me
Carfaggio.
Josh. Actually, I've had two different people call me Josh. Different situations, different social groups.
You've called me Roland several times.
Or call Zach Bigelow.
I throw Misha's undead.
Oh, your roommate Zach.
His roommate Zach, yeah.
See, whenever you say Zach, my first thought is the other Zach. The Zach.
Just out of reach.
Holding up the whole party, Eric.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
With your
find a rat dog.
oatmeal.
I needed honey for my oatmeal.
Honestly.
Anyway, I'm back.
In black. You're not wearing black.
I'm wearing
Whoa, they're little tiny rats. Like ratlings.
Oh.
So, like, perspective of the size of the rats.
There are. Oh my god.
What is
I
it?
want to see.
They're little rats in by his feet.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty big.
It's a rat dog.
Anyway, I'm back.
Rats follow the rat dog around.
And I was seeing a little bit.
They relate to each other.
So, what are you guys doing?
I want to cross the bridge.
I don't know.
I'm unconscious.
We should probably
The
go get
South
a
Bridge
dead friend here.
quakes.
I will go back for Kalina.
I walk back to check on Kalina with him because, well, let's be honest.
I keep lookout up front so I can see.
Let's be honest, what?
Keep lookout with
He doesn't know the first thing
Muffin
about
is
Harold's
eating
nasty
corpse.
gaze.
I'm going to take a step away from that. Actually, no, I'm going to look closer and take notes. That's his flaw that I picked from the book. He takes notes on weird
Is
things.
this not a wise course of action?
You get inspiration right there.
Really? Sweet. That's 1 point?
You can only have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So anytime before you do a roll, you can give yourself advantage. You just need to declare it beforehand.
Sweet.
And there are other times when you could ask if you could use your inspiration to help out, or
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that was one of his flaws I picked from the table. Takes notes on demons and crap.
were you taking notes last time with the goblins?
Goblins are boring. Everybody knows about goblins.
But you ask what sound does.
But yeah, I did.
As if it's not common knowledge.
Yeah, 2 goblins fornicating something.
Anyway, so what are you all doing?
Well, we're resuscitating.
The dead one.
Yeah.
I'm not dead, I'm unconscious.
So you're brought back to 1 hit point.
Okay.
I was going to cast Cure Wounds.
I figure you guys have med kits and you guys have herbalism kits, and I'm going to be a stickler for you gotta use the herbalism kit so I can use herbal, like,
You
or
can still use
healing.
cure wounds, I don't want you
Okay,
to
I'm
die.
going to use Cure Wounds. That is-
No. I had a cantrip that could have helped you if I could have got to you. I just remembered that.
What was your cure?
Spare the dying. That's literally what it's called.
What? What does that do?
It keeps you from dying. That's all it does.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
gain-
Well, you couldn't get
you get 8
I couldn't
hit
get to you
points
anyway.
back.
But
8 hit points. Okay. Well, it wouldn't. You wouldn't have been able to get to me anyway. Because remember the guy was blocking.
Harold was in the way. Harold.
Harold!
Nailed it. All right, you're our new translator.
So I went across the bridge and looked
That
around.
really does take a toll on your throat.
The bridge trembles, and a small plank falls off.
That's just a 5 foot.
What do I
jump, right?
see?
The stairway's going down. You can't really see it
Okay.
because the top of the
Okay. What about down this way?
that leads out to a dirty tunnel that's full of dirt.
So I asked.
It's not dirty
I
besides
first-
being filled with dirt.
It's like literally.
Yes.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
This guy again. What happened?
By the way, you're going to take a especially close look at the necrotizing effect of Harold's gaze. He has an odd tendency. It's like a basilisk almost. Don't want to miss that.
Oh, yeah, his name is Harold.
Whose name is Harold?
That thing that attacked you.
Concussion.
Way down
Harold.
here, actually.
You didn't quite say it right.
Harold.
See? There.
See, telepathy is a much easier method of communication. You don't have to enunciate like that.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
He's friendly, sort of, kind of, and if you bring him dead bodies, he won't eat you kind of way.
I feel like I want to make that the title of the last video, but I don't know how I would translate that phonetically.
Harold?
Yeah.
He goes by Harold.
You can do it like on Tumblr where you have like the accents on top.
There are a bunch of
on the
like
bottom,
A's
and
and
then you do, like, a
H's
bunch
in
of
there. Like some G's.
Yeah, a bunch of random letters, and then just put the H is silent.
The 7 is silent. No, that's going to be the title. Harold, parentheses, the 7 is silent.
Hey, kitty.
Okay. I'm just gonna say what the fuck is going on and then just continue forward. Just not
Oh,
say
yeah.
understand.
I'm afraid we're also down a party member at the moment, so...
Oh, that happened before.
No, you saw... Oh,
But he doesn't
Yeah,
know
I
what
didn't
you
know
saw.
that.
He came after you.
Well, that's why I said that happened before.
Your character says that.
well,
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I'm guessing you don't have any special insight on this cornberry nonsense?
I have a couple in my bag.
Leave them!
Don't worry, I've separated them from the rest of my stuff. They're tightly sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time, yeah, I felt both pretty, and what was the other thing that happened to me?
I'm paralyzed.
I was paralyzed, but I felt really pretty too, so.
Well then, I think it's safe to say we can probably leave him standing there for the time being. This area doesn't get a whole lot of foot traffic due to the...
Plus, he's made out
arrow.
of metal, so he's relatively impervious.
That's why I said he's not stone.
Well,
It's metal.
unless we run across one of those rust monsters. Those are nasty little buggers.
Those around here?
Not really. Well, I mean, might.
Well,
I haven't
Alright,
seen
so what are we doing next?
we should probably get the party back together.
Go
it. Also, how are you not dead yet? You just poke around looking at strange and mysterious creatures eating people?
That's
Is
what
this
I
a
do.
regular thing for you?
Sort of.
Aye.
Thing.
Warlock, like I said.
Doctor. I'm a professor.
So you're a learned man then?
Yes.
You guys aren't even in the same place.
We're shouting down the hallway at each other.
I just say, like, you walk back up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that's what happened.
The Nothic climbs back out because it finished eating. Paige, make a constitution.
Wait, seriously?
Make a constitution check.
No, Harold, she's friendly.
So that's a 12.
10 damage.
I know I should have fucking ran away. I'm unconscious
He's
again.
still not peaceful towards you.
You know what?
I'm unconscious again.
I like my staff. Back, Harold! Get back!
He cowers into the shadows. But he wants to let you know he hates her.
The feeling is mutual, Harold, but she's kind of necessary to the group.
He doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
She did introduce us to Harold.
He doesn't want to permit her to pass.
You know what I realized earlier today? I have no motivation to stay with you people.
Well, you're welcome to join Harold here, then. Permanent residency opening right
You
here.
know, I could bind Harold for a minute and then we could have a
Guys, there's one other thing we could do instead of crossing the bridge right now. During my stay here, I found out that the Reds are apparently keeping hostages and prisoners in the crypt level, which is on the other side of the dungeon away from Harold. So all we have to do is skid along that way, and we can take care of that, and hopefully we can, well, get her back into sort of fighting
Harold
Harold.
hisses.
Well, don't worry, Harold, we'll be back, and I'll have something nice and juicy for you next time.
He's hissing at her.
We can still say that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
he's,
still
he,
say
then
that.
he wants you to know he's hissing at her.
He's like, not at you, her. Alright. So, you guys want to go be some heroes and free some people?
I don't want to talk to Harold for a minute.
I want to free some people.
I want to
But,
free
you know,
people.
whatever.
I'm unconscious.
Well, if you really want to stay and talk to
Again.
Harold, that's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna
You
kill
probably
him
want to
you
eat
first.
because he just
Okay.
ate, so...
Okay.
Wait, actually, maybe you should drag my body
Just
away
be careful
from
about staring
Harold
into his
before
eye
you
for
do
too
that.
long.
Alright.
He will actually kill you.
Harold is
All that.
stalking after.
Is someone bind Harold, please?
Harold is telling
Oh,
you
I
no.
I can bind him.
Oh,
have
you piss
entangled.
off Harold. Come on.
I just want to heal.
I shouldn't have went back with the group. I knew it was a bad idea, but I
Harold.
figured you were buddies with Harold.
Harold, you cannot eat Kalena.
He wants to know why.
She... That is an amazingly good question, Harold, actually, now that you mention it. Harold, the fact of the matter is that we are all, as a group, tasked with finding some very important people. And that's as a group, all of us. Now, if we start losing people besides, you know, stretching that
Besides Adonis there, yeah.
Atlas.
Yeah, Alice.
The ship is only as strong as its crew, and if we start losing the crew, the ship starts to
It
sink.
wants compensation.
Well, here we're gonna feed you.
Seriously, Harold, you just ate.
It wants compensation.
Alright, what do you have in mind?
It wants to know what you have in mind.
You already know what I have in mind. You won't tell us that, Harold.
He likes bothering you.
Jeez. See, this is what I've been doing for the past day and a half here.
Aren't you supposed to make like a death save by now?
Well, I assume
Yeah, make a roll.
Never mind the DM. God.
Are you trying to kill her?
Can I go?
It wants to know what you're going to offer it to forgive her. Because it's not going to forgive her out of the goodness of his heart. He's an aberration.
Literally.
He's an evil aberration.
Are we gonna get a whole pile of bandit corpses?
Maybe like a dead ogre.
We have,
so that
Or a
probably
very
tastes
large
nasty.
humanoid.
we have an owlbear back in the forest.
Do we still have the owlbear corpse? I didn't. You guys
well,
killed
you
an
could
owlbear?
point him in the direction of the cave full of dead goblins.
Those are rotting by now.
Well, he likes
He
them
likes
rotting.
Yeah, he loves them, Rob.
Yeah, Harold. Actually, now that my compatriots bring this up, there was a cave we were at just a few days prior. We killed a crap ton of goblins and bugbears, and let me tell you what. Right about now, gotta be smelling nice and
It wants
ripe.
a map.
So the map's the
Do you still
goblin.
have that goblin map?
It's goblin mass.
Does anyone have that?
I don't.
I don't.
Somebody
No,
put
I
it in
don't.
inventory. I
I
wasn't there for it.
think it might be
We
gone.
might have thrown it out.
Don't tell
Okay.
him the GM cheated for you.
Okay.
It's not cheating if the GM does it. That's
All right.
a rule.
All right. So
I might
okay.
have to make modifications.
So-
to that map.
I close my ears. I close. It's like I close my eyes and I look without looking intently at Harold, and kind of let him know where the
It's
cave.
raping your secrets.
All right, you know where it is now, Harold. You can stop with the mind rape.
It wants a map.
So incredibly superior to actually literally knowing where it is.
Harold darts off.
Goodbye. Wait. I wanted to interview him. That's what he does. That was his thing before he was an adventurer. You don't know that.
Interviewing aborigines.
Sort of, yeah. If you read his backstory, which you never read.
Wait, you showed me his backstory?
No, I was going to, but you didn't want to read it.
Oh.
Because you said you wanted to find out through the gameplay.
Oh, yeah,
I guess
right.
that makes sense, though.
Because I wouldn't actually.
So what do you guys do
unless,
now?
unless like maybe you
Harold
wrote a book
is
about your
gone.
biography and then like,
Cast and cure wounds.
Yes.
She's stable? Or is this...
Oh, wait.
if I go to positive hit points, I will be.
Make a roll.
I don't know the rules for dead people. For dying.
Well, don't you have a cat?
Stabilized.
Don't you have a cantrip?
I don't know if it was a cantrip, actually. It was actually a first level spell. But I get those back after a short rest. So
Cantrips you can cast whenever. Oh,
No.
maybe you were saying it's the first level.
for Warlock's first level spells, you get them back after a short rest instead of long rest, which is neat. But yeah, I could have cast that if you still need it.
I have 2 death save failures.
Is Unique gonna cast?
Yeah, but I need to be stabilized first.
Oh, okay. Let me look up the spell then.
Holy crap, I never actually started the timer.
You missed all of that.
It was
No,
recorded.
you got
Comedy
even
gold.
recording, you didn't have the
Oh,
time.
oh, in that case.
Protection from that's fine. What am I looking up? Oh,
you
that
hear
is
the
a cantrip.
sounds
Duh.
of Harold tearing the guts out of a rat dog.
No, it is a cantrip, so I
Whoa.
can cast it.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And I'm just looking it up.
What's the
right
cantrip called?
now. Spare the Dying. It's
Oh.
actually a cleric cantrip. Oddly enough.
And there we go.
Here it is. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. Are you at 0? Okay. And the creature becomes
Don't touch the
stable.
cornberries.
Spells no effect on undead or constructs. So I go up. Aridin goes up, lays his hand on you, and whispers something creepy and abyssal.
Creeping abyssal.
Clear.
Alright, so now I'm stabilized, right?
Yes, you're stable at 0.
Okay.
6.
That's a useful spell to have.
Now the question is do we have time for a short rest before Harold comes back?
How long is
It's
short
like
rest?
a half day's journey.
And on top of that, the cave is absolutely chock filled with goblins. Dead
How long was the
goblins,
short
so-
rest again? It's just like an hour, right?
Yeah.
In game time.
Because if we do a short rest, then I can get my second wind back.
Alright. Well, if you want to wait in the storeroom, we can bar the doors behind you, and we can go continue on to the.
Well, I think he probably
Chamber.
wants. Oh no.
No, I don't need it. But we can all probably just take a short rest now that I'm not traumatized anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got mind raped, all of us. So we could probably use a rest. And we got to figure out what to do with statues.
I'd rather not split the party considering
Yeah.
everything that's happened to me recently.
If we just chill out here for an hour, do you think anybody's going to come by?
Option A.
Novak knows that
Ask
the
him, Novak.
bandits do frequently come back with their spoils and to hang out at night.
Down here? Or I asked Novak that.
I wouldn't recommend it, besides from the stench.
Amanda.
Yeah.
This
How
is
many
for-
spell
The
slots
epic
left?
They
sell
do-
for $8.
bandits do wander
each,
through here.
currently.
Okay.
We're going to want to
So
find
the
a
dragon, the red
more
dragon.
secure location to hide
So
out.
16.
Where Dragon was.
No, I mean, like,
The entrance to the whole place is just like down the hall.
You've used it
eBay
twice.
We could just
sell
go
for about
outside.
20.
Yes,
but
I
that's
have.
if
Show
you
them
buy
That's
them
how
for
many
the
spells left,
fees.
right?
Come
Also,
back.
So.
Okay, so they're about $10 each
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You sell them to cool stuff.
Well, we gotta get our statue out of here, too.
Yeah.
The prices might go up.
I'm not strong enough to carry that guy. I don't know about
And
you.
the only things that
Somebody got
have
some
are the,
rope?
I'll get it.
We all have rope.
Maybe an intricate pulley system.
Actually, I have an intricate pulley
Really?
system. Yes.
How about that?
I actually have an intricate pulley system with me. I kid you not.
Well, then let's use it.
Let's get our
Egyptian slave style.
We're gonna drag our statue out there.
The statue is too heavy.
Oh really? Because I have the block. I have the block and tackle system. I brought.
It is too heavy.
Really?
He's a
Yes.
big guy.
Wow.
And he's made of solid.
Big guy, and he's made of solid
Push him
metal.
somewhere else.
Yeah, he falls over, and
Oh no! I was joking. I didn't actually. Oh crap.
his head does not fall off.
Were you seriously doing the see if his
Yes.
I don't want to kill the guy when he's not even here.
Okay, let's just leave the
I
statue
don't think it'll
alone.
hurt the statue.
Let's just pretend Harold did it.
Somewhere. I want to save.
He
The,
did.
I want to save the captives.
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
let's just take a short. Okay,
Guys, the storeroom. We can lock ourselves inside of it, or
Where's the storeroom?
it's over this way.
Oh, the room came from.
Yeah.
Aren't they gonna find that suspicious that the door was locked, or is that?
I need to see the book.
Please, are you kidding? They have to look it. Otherwise, the fact I'll eat it all.
That's true.
Seriously, the guy. He's like a big, great bear.
Harold?
No, not Harold. Harold's like an eldritch horror. I'm talking about the fat bandit.
Oh, the fat.
He eats everything.
It's a fat bandit.
Yes,
Harold's just an eldritch horror.
just an eldritch horror.
I want Harold back.
Alright, what are we gonna do, people?
You do realize Harold.
While you guys are standing around talking, you hear a shuffling from the west.
Gun ahead.
You hear a high-pitched squeal, and then something scurry off.
I swear to God, it's a fucking rat dog.
All right, guys. You just woke up the goblins. Great job, everyone.
Okay.
Let's go free the prisoners now and deal with the goblins later.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. The prisoners against the goblins. Shuffle, shuffle.
The bridge, the south bridge shakes.
Shuffle. Do a shuffle.
We've each by. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we can't really do anything.
We
I
can't
want to see
bring
the
them.
goblins can't do anything.
But they
to
won't. They won't hurt him. I don't think.
How funny would it be if we came back and the goblins had like decorated him as a giant metal god or something.
He's got that face like, oh shit. I'm turning into stone.
And if the cornberry effect wears off, then he'll cure himself.
You're like, big metal man, big metal man.
Tin Man.
If he was tin, we'd be able to drag him, no
There's
question
a
about
tin
it.
over here.
I have a feeling he's probably like steel or something.
If it was hollow, you could probably.
If he was hollow.
So what are you guys doing?
We went back to the storeroom. And I think we're taking a short rest. I'm not sure what the consensus on that was. Oh, that's the storeroom. It's tiny. Alright.
You see a few small beds that the Red Brands use to lie low. You also see a small little lockbox next to some of the beds.
I checked the lockbox for traps.
Make a trap check.
I get to use my Thieves' Tools proficiency, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you're observing for traps.
Oh, so
That's-
investigation.
Yeah.
So.
Or let me see a character sheet, any character sheet.
I haven't hit once since we started playing. I just realized that.
I'll make it a perception wisdom check.
Why? You said investigation was specifically looking for things before. Like, what are you using investigation for? You should make it. I mean, like, seriously,
Make
what?
a roll.
It's 16.
Okay. You don't see anything bad.
I'm gonna open it.
Did she investigate?
I wouldn't have
It's
been
locked.
I'm gonna try to lockpick it.
Okay. Make a roll for lockpicking.
There's no lockpicking skill.
Yeah, make a trap thing, the trap check.
There's no trap check.
Let me see, let me see.
Is it I could either use my investigation or thieves.
Sleight of hand. Use your sleight of
That was
hand.
like tricking people.
Yeah, sleight of hand is.
Or like
Wait.
deception.
Sleight of hand is sort of different.
You know, let me see a character sheet again. There's something
It was investigation.
You might be thinking of the thieves' tool proficiency, but
But that's a proficiency for a dexterity check.
I think Pathfinder had to look for traps.
Pathfinder did. That's why I'm getting confused.
Oh, okay.
So wait, what are you supposed to use for picking traps?
If you're looking for traps.
No, for picking traps.
I haven't included them.
I think is it dexterity and you can add your proficiency bonus, but you need thieves' tools to do it. Is that it?
Maybe.
Because I'm thinking that was it.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but I'm not sure.
Let's just say it's that. It's dexterity plus your proficiency. You have thieves' tools, so you can do it.
Yeah.
And you get double proficiency.
because I added my experience for that. So, plus
The
17.
lock appears to break too easily. You hear a click when it comes off. Do you open it?
Does anyone have a 10-foot pole?
I have a staff.
Okay.
We're in this tiny little room. So
Nobody move. Okay. I've got a trick just for this. I summon my unseen servant.
All right, everyone needs to back up.
We have to get out of this
As
freaking
far as we
room.
can.
Yeah, everyone, no, like back up, like outside the room, like
All
as
right.
far as
Okay,
you
so
get.
everyone backs out of the room, and Wally, Novak, you're using that to open it.
I tell my unseen servant, hold that chest shut, and then when we close the door behind us, open it.
You don't hear anything except the squeak of it opening.
All right, open the door.
Yes, unfortunately I can't see through my...
So you open the door, and you see a small cloud around the chest. It's rapidly falling to the ground.
What color is the cloud?
It's brown-ish,
Okay.
kind of gray.
Let's close the door again.
Nope.
Let's wait like 3 minutes for it to disperse.
Anybody recognize anything like that? I've never seen anything like that in my travels.
Is there a skill we can make with that?
Yeah.
I could detect poisons.
You can detect what?
Poisons.
What
That
skill
might
check
be-
will we make for that?
Unless
see.
it's a spell.
That would help.
Investigation is good enough for me. Someone make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll make it. So 15.
Looks like dust,
Can you do that? Is that a cantrip or is that a
It's
spell?
a spell.
but you're not sure.
Okay.
Do you want to use a spell on it? It's up to you.
Wait, can I talk to my unseen servant? Can I ask it to do things, or is...
I'm gonna say not a second level.
No, okay. No, they're too easy.
You all gonna
Why
open the
don't
door and
you
go in?
have your unseen servant just take the stuff out of the chest and bring it over here?
Oh yeah, so it brings a canister full of nerve gas out into the...
You guys.
Hey guys, I'm not a thing! Shh.
Well, it would be safer than going in there.
Would it? Actually, it would.
Anyone gonna like be gutsy and just head on in?
That's out of character for me. Your character.
No, but it has to do with traps. She's very
All right,
cautious when it comes
I'll
to
go
traps
in.
because she is in fact a
I'm gonna-
locksmith, so
I'm-
she's seen some shit with this.
It's clinging to the floor, so I'm gonna hop on the bed next to the door.
It's settling on the floor. You
Yeah.
smell a lot of dust. You feel a little queasy from the dust smell. It's clear the chests haven't been opened in a long time.
I take a quick peek inside, then get out of the room for.
They're
a
really
minute.
dusty inside.
Okay, I get out.
I'm gonna go inside the room and open the chest.
A cloud of dust comes up in your face.
All right, what's in the chest?
They were very dirty.
Is it really just dust?
It was really nothing at all. The lock was just an old lock, and it was just really dusty and really
All
rusty.
panicked like it was a freaking bomb or something.
I mean, it's just a little
That was like
chest
freaking
that's
anthrax or something.
Well, we all hear a click, and we're like, oh shit, let's
I've
get
just
out of
been
here.
so screwed
It's
over by
like
DMs. I'm like,
open top.
but yeah, I'm gonna see what's in the chest.
Well, when the rogue is like, oh shit, don't
So-
go in there. Don't go in there.
The first chest has 16 silver piece and 7 gold piece. The second has 12 silver and 5 gold, and the third has 15 electrum pieces and 2 garnets.
Don't even think about pocketing that.
I want the garnets.
So that's a total of 12 gold, 15 electrum, and 16 silver.
Hey,
And
what are
2
you seeing
garnets.
there? Oh, I see nothing. It's empty.
Just us.
If you guys want to split it fairly,
Is that what we really want to do, though?
Yes,
it's about 2 gold each.
unless you want to give it all to me.
I'm okay with you rounding up to 2 gold each.
What about the garnets?
Except for the electrum pieces, but electrum pieces are hard to spend. And there's 2 garnets.
Who gets the electrum? Who gets the
Kelly can have the garnets. I don't really have much use for those.
Sweet!
They look like they could be sold for money.
I'd like
Too late, you already said it.
They look like they're worth several gold each.
Could just be extra baggage for me.
Sorry, how many electrum pieces?
15.
I'll hold on to those guys. Those.
I'm sure you will.
I
I
need
know-
a couple.
I know.
Alright, how about
I
this?
know
I'll take the
fellas.
garnets and you can have
They
the
have
electrum
an image
pieces.
of a dwarf on them.
The electrum or the garnets?
The electrum.
The electrum.
Why would the
Alright, so you get the electrum and I'll have the garnets.
Not on your life. I know a guy who trades in electrum and goods.
Or wait, no, not a dwarf. It was
I'm
Mine's
taking the
a bad
garnets.
separate
I put the garnets into my pocket.
the guy who turned into electrum.
Wait, can I? I'm just gonna.
Oh,
look
that
at it.
guy.
I'm just gonna look at it first, and we're gonna do something.
I forget what he was.
He could have been a dwarf.
There was 3 dwarfs in the party. It might have been 3 dwarfs in the party. Yeah, it's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf. Can I make like a history check? See if I recognize this.
Sure.
That would be 17 plus 4, 21.
You recognize they come from arcane cursed sources, but not that they are cursed themselves.
They come from.
They used to be a person who suffered horribly as a result of a curse that turned him into electrum.
You can have them.
You can see on his face his screams in terror as he was like.
I'm gonna take like one because it's really cool, but you can have the rest.
Yeah, it makes for a fine souvenir.
I'm gonna take 2.
Historically, you know that you can use them as currency if people are too dumb to realize, because electrum's not common enough for people to really know what it's supposed to look like.
So they're not cursed, but they're from a cursed source.
They're from a cursed source.
Okay.
Someone unleashed a curse that turned him into electrum, as the story goes.
And then they sliced them up.
The story goes that they're not cursed.
2 maybe cursed electrum.
So are you guys resting?
How many? Wait, you got 2. How many did you get?
There was 15 total.
Oh, so I'll get 13.
I just wanted to because I'm gonna study them.
There are a few beds
Take
in there.
notes.
You guys gonna rest?
Yeah.
Is it dusk?
Does that mean you guys are gonna be eating?
Do we want to eat?
Yeah.
Is that a
I
warning?
probably should.
How many of you guys are holding cornberries? Holding cornberries.
I'm holding a couple cornberries.
My cornberries are very separate from my food. I purposefully put them into a separate pouch.
Okay.
I have 3 cornberries. They're also in a separate pouch from my food.
Who else had cornberries?
I have yet to actually even see one, so I'm safe.
Put cornberries on the statue when we're thirsty.
Eric!
Yeah.
When you reach into your pouch to get food, you notice one of the cornberries had liquefied and is slightly acidic and has burnt through whatever you had containing it inside your pouch.
Sweet.
You accidentally get contaminated with some cornberry juice.
Shit.
Alright,
Um,
You're having fun with the cornberries.
I'm gonna throw my cornberries into this pool right here.
okay.
Everybody in the party becomes invisible after you start coughing.
After I start coughing,
Yes, it absorbs into your
Okay.
skin, you start coughing, and then everyone becomes invisible.
including me,
Yes.
are they just invisible to me, or?
They're like it's you
This is
coughed up. Like the cornberries entered
Oh.
your system
Nice.
and you coughed them
Okay,
up like
okay.
into the air.
Including Puka?
Yes.
Is this including clothes, or is this an Invisible Man routine?
Not including clothes.
Well, this has some interesting implications, everyone.
These things are really cool.
You also take 1 hit point of damage from the acidic cornberries eating into your hand.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw my cornberries into this pool right here.
So much for a short rest. Jeez. It's like the most stressful rest of my life.
You hear a thunk as the cornberries hit something in the pool. You're not sure why they made a thunk sound.
How do cornberries make a thump?
So there's like a little fountain here, okay, and water's coming out the fountain there, and it's really ripply,
Okay.
but it's still over by here. As you chucked them in, you heard an odd thunk sound.
Okay.
I'm not diving in.
I'll take a look.
So how are you taking a look?
I take my ore, I light it up, and I stick it in.
The water puts out the fire on the ore.
Oh, it's not fire. It's actually just magic
okay.
light cantrip.
Okay. You notice a satchel hidden in the cistern.
Oh, I lose a corner.
Do I want to risk it though? Those cornberries. How sealed is that container?
They
Not
were
very.
they were in a belt pouch that I just threw in there.
Mine
So
was
I
in
was
a-
like, nope, I'm done with these fuckers.
Mine was in a belt pouch and made through, so that should tell you something.
Can I use unseen servant for a second time?
Yes, I'm okay with that because he's still around.
Yeah, it's like it'd be like
He pulls out the satchel from the water. It's waterproof.
oh, that's handy. All right, I kick the clasp on it open with my boot.
Inside, you see some sort of liquid in a glass container and a small pouch that has some round, flat things poking out of it. It's shiny. There's also some clothes. Some very dandy clothes.
Dandy clothes, as in
Yeah.
dandy clothes, or
You're not sure if it's an odd style or what.
Reese is eccentric.
It could be a very fancy style.
All right. Well, I pick up the cylinder and I try to open it up and see what it is that's inside. I have a pretty good idea what it is, but
Do you have Arcana?
It's a potion of healing as far as you can tell.
and the other item,
The pouch, you open it up,
yeah.
you find 50 gold inside it, but the rest of the party don't necessarily notice.
Aren't you like standing right in the middle of us? In this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm over here.
Hey,
Oh, right, no,
I threw the cornberries in the thing, so I'm still
No,
there.
I got it out.
We're
I mean-
watching you do this.
But I mean, you have like the satchel open, you're rummaging through it. They don't necessarily see what's in the satchel.
like, hey, what's in this? What's in the box, buddy?
I'm imagining you pulling the dandy.
be like,
Oh, David, jeez.
of course we're all invisible, so.
Oh yeah, we're still invisible.
Dandy clothes.
Start
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a great idea. It's like, everyone, I have an idea.
It's one of those moments.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we're listening.
I think we're going to go rescue those prisoners, and I think if we want to distract the
So
guards,
are you actually lying about what's in the pouch?
no, I just didn't tell you it was in the back. We got.
Can I roll insight?
I haven't done anything yet.
8.
You don't tell. You're certain he's not lying.
He is invisible. Can't move in his face.
I should have had you roll at disadvantage.
But either way.
All right, so
I was really thinking you were going to pull it out, Paige.
all right.
What?
I was really thinking you were going to pull the pouch out.
Yeah, I'm done with those fucking cornberries.
I pocket the health potion. We're assuming this is a health potion.
Now that you've said that, it's probably not a health
Probably.
potion.
It's probably
No way, Eli.
It's probably like liquid cocaine or something.
Eli is
It's a
like the
health
anti-paranoid
potion.
jam.
Can we do like an Arcana or
Oh god,
investigation check?
that's what I just found a satchel with stripper clothes, liquid cocaine, and
Gold. This is the party chest.
This is the party satchel. All right. So, anyways, it looks like the beer is on me tonight, everyone. As I found 50 gold.
As the cornberry infused water absorbs into your skin, you start to glow. You're invisible, and yet you start to glow.
Super spoopy.
Something very strange is happening here.
Is he like glowing in ultraviolet?
He is glowing.
What color is he?
He himself is invisible, but there is light emanating from his outline.
Oh,
If you could see his outline.
so he's effectively not invisible.
We can see his
He's
outline,
invisible,
I guess.
but there's a glowing
And our
light.
clothes
It
are
looks like some
invisible,
kind
so...
of.
Apparition.
It looks like, yeah.
It looks like a being made out of glowing, or no, there's light shining out of him. There's nothing through himself. It's a very peculiar sight, and you will never forget it for the rest of your days. And you cannot explain it if people ask you. It is so confusing.
it just warps your mind. You
Well,
see into the secrets of the universe.
It almost makes you long for the sanity of speaking with.
Alright, so
So that happened.
there's only one thing to do now, everyone. Onwards. And
You're all invisible. You're glowing.
actually, I was talking about it over here.
Oh, okay.
We're going northward.
No.
Of course, that's for extra confusion factor.
So this is like you enter and
Yeah.
yeah.
Just which I thought be like a Dr. Manhattan kind of thing, because the clothes aren't invisible, so you just.
Right back.
Are you taking off your clothes?
I kind of look like Dr. Manhattan right now, don't
Swear
I?
to God, if you take off your clothes.
If you take off your clothes, you kind of will.
I keep them on for now, but I'm gonna keep that little thing of information on standby just in case.
So do we actually take a short rest or not?
I think we did.
You
tried.
did. You guys did.
Most certainly did not.
We tried, but we got distracted by stuff.
Great.
Okay, how about we do that actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might not have we don't know how long this invisibility is going to last, so we should take advantage of it while we can.
Oh, this is a doorway. It's a big, heavy doorway.
So we're up in that landing. Is that what that is?
So you're walking forward into the hall?
Oh, wait, was that where... No, I know where that was.
Yes,
The
yes.
other thing. No, never mind. About to turn around a bit. I thought
Thick
that was-
dust covers the flagstones in the somber hallway. The walls are decorated with fake columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate,
How are we?
now green with
there,
age.
right.
Yeah,
A
I'm in
relief
front.
carving of a mournful angel graces the doors.
No, we're up in here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up in this hallway.
Yep, but
Looking at-
everyone get behind.
Wally has been here before.
Alright, everyone.
Lead.
Going to want to watch your step. There's a pretty nasty pitfall trap here.
Where?
Right around this general area.
This is in the general forward direction.
Basically.
But you like points. Yeah.
Yes, I kind of point out the whole
Okay.
area you want to avoid dying on.
Wally's also aware that there's a small passageway on the north and south end that you could try to sneak past.
Just have to keep your heels against the wall here and just shuffle along and you'll get by just fine.
Or
Just-
you'll fall to your death
just
and
don't
hit the
slip.
spikes.
Just
So
don't
Wally
slip.
told everyone that there was a trap right there, because he's been here before.
Everybody do the shuffle.
Let's shuffle on.
I'm gonna wait for Wally to go
Wally,
first.
make a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you've done this before.
Alright. Dexterity is...
It's dexterity acrobatics, if you have
I
acrobatics.
don't have any acrobatics, so it's 12 plus 1.
And you get 2 dice when
Oh,
you take the
fine.
higher one.
Yep.
Because you have advantage. Because you've done it before.
Of course, how funny would it be if I actually just like... Careful guys, do it just as I do.
You can still critically fail.
8 and 15, so...
Yeah, you're
15.
fine.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll go next.
Dexterity acrobatics.
Oh!
Okay,
Can I make a reflex save?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, who's making it?
Me.
Paige.
9.
You take 10 damage. I really rolled 10 right there.
Okay, I'm unconscious
On
again.
2d6.
And possibly impaled.
Okay, is she down in the pit now?
She lands on a dirt floor. It's about 20 feet down.
I was just kidding about the spikes. There aren't actually any spikes. They're just messing with you guys.
Was fucking with you when he told you about the spikes.
Do we have any rope?
Yeah, I
have rope.
I
now.
got rope.
Let's scale down there and.
Oh, I should have cast Featherfall on you. Sorry. Well, then again, it takes an entire turn to prepare, so I wouldn't be able to snap it like that.
Who wants to use the rope?
You're a rogue and you
I
failed
will
a
use the
DC
rope.
10 acrobatics check.
I'm aware.
All right.
I'm aware.
I lower my rope down.
Oh, you're using your rope.
Okay, who's going down to get her now?
Are you stabilizing her?
I have the health potion, so I'm gonna.
You're giving it to her. You're going to trust that health potion.
What's the worst that can happen at this point?
Please do
Have some real health
not.
potions.
No,
All
no.
right, you don't want it.
Just take the health potion from my pouch and
All
put
right,
it
she has a health
No,
potion.
he already said he gave it to you.
I swear to God.
It's a normal health potion.
You're healed. I was gonna say, let me go down. I can save all.
But it was dipped in cornberry juice.
Oh,
Use some unicorn. You in a brand new car.
Is cornberry or cornberry?
Oh, and your glowing has worn off.
Oh man.
Is he still invisible?
He's still invisible.
You're invisible too. We just see your clothes fall down.
No,
the pit.
yeah, no. I found her by the outline in the depth.
Paige teleports into the water.
Fuck!
It's
She's-
shallow. It's shallow.
She's conscious though, right?
You're conscious. The health potion healed you.
How much
but
did it
the
heal me?
residual cornberry.
How much?
I don't. How much did health potions heal? It doesn't say in here.
right now you're stuck in the cornberry infused fountain.
Right. You are.
She's gonna
Are
ascend to a higher plane.
cornberries the naturally occurring version of
Today is
LSD?
not your lucky day.
It is really not.
Maybe it'll be a good thing this time. Maybe you'll turn into like a god or something.
Goddess of
Cornberry god.
cornberries.
Yeah. It'd be like
We'll be able to control their power and use it.
yeah, you'd be like a god of the druids or something.
You don't know what happened with the cornberry juice in the water. I do want to point out, Paige is the one who tossed the cornberries in the water,
Okay.
thus infusing the water with cornberries.
So I was just so fucking done
Hey,
with
what you
them.
doing down
Okay,
there?
so I get
Cornberries
two.
are potent.
I get 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Anyway, that happened. She fell down.
So I'm down at 1 hit point. Great. So just barely conscious, I guess.
You're just like wild.
Make a constitution check to not drown in the water.
I fucking hate you so much.
Can she use one of your hit die to heal, or is that during the rest?
It's only during short rests. And if we had taken a fucking short rest, I could have used my fucking.
It was not a 1, you're fine. It was a 1, you'd start drowning in the...
Alright, I'm gonna get out of the fucking water.
Right, you're out of the water.
Maybe we should go
Alright.
rest, let our friend heal up before we go on.
Your invisibility might not last.
I don't fucking care.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
on the bed and take a short rest, whatever the fuck these
We
fuckers
actually
are
have no idea. Do we know where she is?
She's,
You don't know.
Okay.
Oh, but you did hear a splash.
so we go around the corner like, hey, what are you doing down there?
and you see like the swamp thing, like.
I'm gonna be like, I've seen fucking things, I'm just so fucking tired of this shit and just leave me
Except when
alone.
you try to talk, you aren't able to talk. Pink bubbles float out of your mouth. When you try to speak. That is literally what I rolled. I'm not kidding.
I'm aware. I
Right
looked at the
here.
wild magic table. I'll remember. I remember it. All right, I'm just gonna put my hands up in the air and then just go take a short rest with the beds.
Alright.
Fuck, I'm going to bed.
Alright, well.
Hopefully you won't suffocate by pulling blankets around you.
Alright.
Maybe we should all just take a breather. So
Okay, my turn.
No,
No,
no.
you didn't. Oh, you're trying to cross.
Oh, yeah.
If you put the ropes up, it's safe.
Yeah,
The only real
I'm,
hazard was if it fell and you were
yeah.
caught off
Okay.
guard.
And I'm of the opinion that we should continue pressing forward to
Okay,
rescue those
then
people who
I-
walked
Save those
away.
people.
Climb down.
Yeah, but our friend is
Go
gonna die.
across.
She's not dying, she's just really tired.
She almost died like 5 times today. Come on.
Yeah, which one's we're gonna do?
Because my GM hates me.
Okay, so I climb down in there, go across,
The
and then climb back
coin
up.
hates you, and the D20 hates you.
You're the one that keeps rolling them.
Okay,
And
like, guys, why don't we just wait like an hour, take a breather, maybe, have Novak tell us the map of the layout of the place. Talk it over for a bit.
The bridge quivers.
What bridge? Go away, bridge. You're not playing anymore.
It vanishes.
Okay.
The other bridge starts crying.
That first word totally vanished and no one was there to see it.
Hey, quit crying. I'll put you in your room too. Damn bridge.
The bridge's older brother shows up but doesn't see you, so it goes away.
I was gonna fight him. My brother can take your brother.
So what are you guys doing? You guys resting? You're pressing.
I don't know what we're doing anymore.
I'm fighting
Because you
people,
guys
right?
you guys do have several healing potions, and you could just cast a healing spell on her.
Alright.
Let's different healing potions and healer, and let's go. So we can. Wait, do you need to do anything else besides heal for short rest, or is that it?
Well, I'd like to be able to get my second wind back, so if
Yeah,
shit goes.
What's a second wind?
It's basically a healing spell just for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's take a breather for an hour.
I'm
Back, you can tell us about the layout of the place. We make a plan.
going to go ahead and see what the guards are doing at the moment. And see how if they're even still there. For all I know, they've wandered back off of town to get drunk at the. Oh wait, that's right. I burned that place to the ground.
Good thing you killed all the witnesses. Jeez.
Well, not all of the witnesses.
I
The town is pissed. At
I
them.
didn't kill any of the
You
witnesses.
killed the bandit witnesses.
Well, they were already kind of
Yeah.
mostly dead.
Anyway, how about you go scout? We'll stay here and heal.
I can scout too. In the form
So
of a small
who's
dog.
going to the door?
We'll send the puppy out to the door.
I'm going to the door.
Who else is going in?
I'm gonna stay back and.
I go.
Wait, so are we doing a short rest or not? I want to get that clear before we do it.
Short rest. We're taking a short rest. We're not getting distracted. We're taking
Okay,
a short.
I just want to make it clear because we tried it like 5 times.
Okay, you all take a short rest.
Okay. Take a short rest and then we do the door thing.
Can I study the door? Look at it intently.
You don't heal during a short rest unless you spend a hit die, right?
And I spent my hit dice.
Okay, I'm just asking for me because I have 1 hit point that I lost. But I'm not gonna
And just by the way, you guys don't get the advantage of normal invisibility because your clothes are still visible.
Again, like I said.
But yeah, we're still invisible after the short rest?
Still?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just your flesh that's invisible. Nothing else is.
Wait,
invisible.
internal organs?
Yeah, internal organs too. I mean, like your.
Your body. So if you're naked,
Yeah.
you'd be completely invisible.
So as a dog, I'm completely invisible. I can be
Oh,
invisible.
that's good.
What?
Wait, what?
She
shapeshifter.
shapeshifted into a dog, and she chose the
Ooh.
shapeshifting where her clothes
So like
fused to her new
it's-
form.
That's
Oh.
an interesting.
She is invisible. She is completely invisible.
You're an invisible dog.
Mhm.
And the fox is also invisible.
Oh.
Some of you guys smell pretty bad.
You smell cornberries and cornberry liquor because you can smell that one of the cornberries in Eric's pouch had been fermenting, and that's what happened. Well, you missed it, but cornberry liquor is 400 proof. The alcohol molecules start fusing together to double alcohol molecules.
You get double drunk.
Like, see, I was thinking I was stupid for shooting the freaking guy in the head, in the eye, but like Eli has thrown so much random shit at us. Like that even the worst thing that's happened to me.
Okay.
You gotta be one of the cornberries.
Alright, well, can I. Let's see.
Let's have our puppy friend go do stuff.
Yes, I can
Alright, I'm
start.
going to look at the door, and I'm going to. Can I use investigation to look at it and try to discern?
It's an old crypt. It is made of metal. I forgot what kind of metal they said.
So if we open
Copper?
the door, we can send the dog in, and then hopefully that'll tell us something.
Copper, but it's green.
No, so it's
It's green with age, it's not
Yep.
green with deadly fungus.
Good distinction to make. Alright.
Well, you had a barbarian, you could just smash it down. No, he's a statue.
The
Are we
fox
gonna-
nudges the door open.
Am I gonna have to try to cross that ledge again?
Alright, so
Wait,
the door isn't locked, and.
The door's not locked,
Yeah,
it's not hard to open.
Alright.
Wait, so maybe.
Alright, since
So
it's
then
gonna
I
have to happen.
through-
Inside, 3 large stone sarcophagi stand with a dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved in images of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate.
So
Don't you have to roll to?
what? What are
There's
the
a
skeletons?
rope.
Oh,
What?
there is a rope.
Yeah, after it fell.
We put a rope down.
So what exactly are the skeleton? What's up with the skeletons?
Oh, can I see the book page?
Sure.
I have the protection from undead spell.
Hello,
That might be
YouTube,
helpful in a
my
second.
friend. I've come to talk with you again. That's all I've got to say, actually.
Sarcophagus
Talk to
here.
you two again.
I was singing to YouTube.
Here.
Song that will.
And here.
Oh, tell me about
Oh, make an investigation check anyway, Wally.
Yeah. Let's see. I get, for investigation, it's 17 plus 5, so 11 plus 5 is.
You can see the design of cornberries and the rusted copper door. The weeping angel is holding cornberries.
Naturally. So what's up with the skeletons? You said there's something
They're lying on top of the sarcophagi.
Ah.
I'm gonna sniff them.
on top of the sarcophagi.
Make a perception check. And I'll give you advantage because you're an animal form.
Okay. So. Sorry, that means I rolled twice.
Yes. Take the higher.
21.
You can definitely sense some kind of funky, magical stuff going on with them.
Okay.
With the what?
The skeletons on top of the sarcophagi.
All right.
Um,
I've been. Can I take? Okay, this is going to be a wild, crazy hunch here. Can I cast Identify on the skeleton to see if there's any funky, magical funk going on, or the sarcophagi, that kind of general thing?
Go ahead.
All right. I cast Identify on the nearest sarcophagi.
There's nothing special about the sarcophagi, but that skeleton is definitely animated.
Well then. Maybe they speak pink bubble.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They seem to worship.
is there a
Cornberry.
difference between animated skeletons
pink bubbles
and
have
undead
worn off.
skeletons?
Oh.
Okay, I can actually
You cough
speak
out
now.
the last of them.
Is there a difference between like, animated skeletons and undead skeletons?
That's gonna do it.
'Cause
Basically, same.
same thing. Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Do we want to do another one?
Does anyone have any place to be?
No, not really.
I will be here.
You-
I could go for another hour.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because I want to go back in
home.
time to go to the dine hall
Yeah.
and watch some Buffy.
It's only 6 right now, so.
Yeah.
Because we want to have time to finish it up.
Yeah, it's like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
in the season.
I think we can go for another hour, would be
Yeah.
safe to say, except it's still put at 7, which is like past dinner rush, so you'd still be up.
Yeah.
If people are hungry, Papa John's 50% off today, but we do not have to get that. And I know Paige mentioned she wants to go to the dining
Alright.
hall. But
Yeah.
just so people are aware.
Well, I might end up tagging along to go to the dining hall, but that's only a
Well, this has
possibility.
been D&D 5th edition. I hope you liked what you saw, and I hope you stick around to see more. See you around.
Cornberry!